Hello and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the spiritual advice or guidance reading for September 28th into and through the 29th of 2022. For this reading, I've been guided to the Gypsy Oracle deck, and I'm going to be laying a circle spread. So we had a card jump as I was shuffling, and this is the Hope card. This has been a very common card both in personal readings and for the collective. There's a message here to take off the blindfold of no hope and to think about what it is you are hoping for. Okay, so there's a message from Spirit to the hopeless at this time, around the 28th and the 29th. Of September of 2022. Well, Spirit's saying it is what you are hoping for that Spirit's trying to bring in. So this is definitely about positive thoughts, right? Negative thoughts will darken your aura and repel the blessings from coming in. Spirit's wanting to bring in a surprise. So we talked about this card, I believe, last week as well, for sure, during the live YouTube podcast. Spirit is wanting to surprise the collective who are now trusting in prayer and who have hope that what you are wishing for, Spirit is trying to manifest in a very divinely timed way. So in the relationship sector, we have the Soldier energy. So this is someone who is probably a bit cold or closed off. Someone is hopeful for the Soldier of maybe a one-night stand, and they may be a bit surprised in their thoughts. Let's see why. Surprised that, oh my gosh, I'm overthinking, right? So in the creative aspects position, it is very hard to do what we were sent here to do, to create our soul's purpose, to figure out what brings us joy day to day, and then putting our ideas into action so that we can manifest peace, joy, and happiness for ourselves in our own journey. Because as of the new moon on September 25th in Virgo, there now is the time to be who you really are, right? Not trying to find self-fulfillment through someone around you, but to really think about what you can create. Even if you start out with a crayon book and some crayons. This is a big message here during the 28th and the 29th to busy yourself with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill so you can free your mind from waiting on this Soldier energy. Now, in the actions position, we have the Messenger card. So, again, like we talked about for September 26th and 27th, it is important to have hope and trust that some form of communication, letter, paperwork, email, text, with the Messenger card is coming to you as a result of your efforts in the actions position. But someone here is not looking forward. Yes, they're focusing on this negative energy here. All right, so in the emotional aspects position, this is all about business. The Merchant card is about profits and abundance. So have hope in what it is you are creating. Don't overthink it. Continue to be excited about your personal plans and intentions. Because eventually, for some who are shifting their perspective from a negative connection here, those are the hopeful people that will receive some form of surprise communication. Now, I did say, I believe around the 26th and 27th reading, that around the 29th, there would be some form of message, communication, paperwork, email, text, or so on. So there is communication that someone's going to be thinking about in the area of abundance and money towards the end of September of 2022. So subconsciously remember this card. Spirit saying to the collective, cheerfulness is what we are trying to bring. So in the day-to-day aspects position, to free the collective from energies of despair, to bring back energies of hope, to not overthink profits, abundance, or people, but to instead create something that brings maybe not only cheerfulness to oneself, but cheerfulness to those around them. Someone's hoping for a cheerful connection from someone who's just not open to receiving that right now. And that's what Spirit's saying you need to free your mind from. That's what this overthinking is about. It's time to create a conversation if necessary, if you didn't follow Spirit's advice on the 26th and 27th of September. But I strongly feel with the Messenger card and the Merchant energy, there's a shift in the emotions to greater cheerfulness because of some form of communication that's going to free some form of overthinking or despair. So Spirit's doing a lot of hard work for the collective here. Now in the inner strengths position, we have the servant card. So again, having the strength to shift your perspective into creating a service, a business, an organization, a hobby, gift, talent, or skill. For that will free your mind from hoping for a situation that could cause energies of despair. So let's confirm and clarify with a 3-card summary with the same Gypsy Oracle deck. So we have the House, the Constancy, and the Thief card. Oh my. Someone here is really hoping to move in together, to make a change in the area of home or family. We've got the wife energy. Maybe this is still a desire, like we talked about around the 26th and 27th of September of 2022, to come into this wife energy. Marriage, commitment, partnership, joyfulness, and faithfulness. Someone's really, really hoping that there will be faithfulness. But there is going to be this sign and awe for others, like we talked about, with someone who's out to just really have fun, and they're not going to be open emotionally. We have a service and pleasure seeker energy. So I feel like service, business, creativity, that's what's going to bring you back hope. And that's what's also going to free you. Look at from the Scholar card, again with the sorrow energy, researching what it is that brings you sadness and despair. That needs to be let go of, Spirit saying, because it will prevent even or slow the opportunity of a surprise of abundance from coming your way. So yeah, they're saying sit in this room alone with the room energy, turn that chair in towards the table and start focusing on something that brings you fortunate energy. Not only money and abundance or additional income, but something that really makes you feel fortunate. Maybe taking pictures of animals and then putting those on frames and selling them via Amazon, Etsy, whatever. Again, we have this blindfold on. So no hope. Where Spirit's trying to bring fortune. See, where Spirit's trying to shift the collective's energy into the direction of profits, abundance, and money. Look at that with these 2 cards. There is this constancy energy of stubbornness and a feminine who's looking over at these 3 people, or the wedding card. I want that marriage, commitment, or partnership. But see, we've got the Lord energy, some masculines here who are in your perspective or in their perspective are focused on falseness. So we got the ego in the area of love, right? The lust of the flesh, but not creating a solid foundation. There's the lover's energy. I am passionate about the enemy. Someone with energies of lies and deception. It's not that they're a bad person. It's just that they're not open to relationships in the relationship sector. So have hope that you can create cheerfulness for yourself and heal yourself of the despair of overthinking. Yeah, see, because the more you shift your attention into a new direction towards what Spirit's trying to guide the collective towards, which is, of course, peace and contentment and joy and happiness, this is what could cause for someone to journey back towards you. Now, the thief energy is someone who comes in quickly, leaves just as quickly, and then steals your peace of mind. So Spirit's saying, find that contentment amongst the melancholy energy of boredness. Spirit's giving the collective, the priest energy, to get clear to the truth of a connection, a situation that's on offer. Conversations like we talked about around September 26th and 27th, now on the 28th and 29th, are going to come to an end for some. And there needs to be a realization of that. So the despair and the overthinking can go away. So yeah, there's someone here who is hoping or was hoping with the Doctor energy for some form of support, help, assistance, guidance, the coming together of caring for one another. There's also been this old woman energy. So male or female, this is someone who said, you know what? I already learned from these energies of despair. So I'm going to take off this hope. I'm sorry, the blindfold of confusion and put my hope into marketing a product or using crayons. Like I was saying, crayons are something someone I knew who started with, and then they made these beautiful pictures that looked like oil paintings with just Crayola crayons, and they ended up selling for tons of money. But you know, that wasn't, I don't think, the main part. It was that he was finding contentment in what comes naturally to him. And that's what Spirit's been trying to help us to do in this numerological number 6 year of 2022, to be who we really are, and then to create a life of meaning and purpose. So someone has learned with that old woman energy, and now we have the young woman energy. I have evolved, I have grown, and I'm ready for a serious commitment. All right, so I'm going to actually use the Black Tarot deck by Victoria Iva. And these were gifted to me, so thank you to those who did send these to me. I love these cards. I like to confirm and clarify with a tarot deck so that I can sometimes pinpoint certain astrological signs and or elements by which Spirit is helping for me to translate for the collective during September 28th and 29th of 2022. All right, so we have hope. The world. Okay, another major arcana. I'm sorry, a major arcana, but this card has been showing up in so many places. It's an awesome card. This is the realization that something has gone full circle, and now it's time to step through the portal of a brand new path that is blessed with the major arcana of the world. Now, for the collective, I think maybe it could be during the September 26th and 27th reading, we had the world card in the relationship sector. So it's like someone was bringing something to a completion. And I think now there is closer to the 28th and 29th of September, a realization that something can be brought full circle. So it falls instead in the middle of the circle spread. So right away, I'm feeling if it's not during the beginning of the day of the 28th, it could be during the 29th, but regardless, those who have hope are recognizing that some form of despair or lesson has gone full circle. That they're not going to overthink it anymore because Spirit is helped to open a portal in a surprising and unexpected way. So with the Page of Spears energy, this is really good communication regarding money. So there's surprise money or surprise communication for some who may be connecting with a earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe you haven't met someone and this is a time where you run into someone as you bring something full circle. You're heading into a new direction. Therefore, some of you, if you're not receiving a surprise communication in the area of money, you could be receiving surprise communication via someone you have not yet met. Okay, so in the relationship sector, we've got the Queen of Swords energy. So a very strong, clear, decisive, and to the point energy. Someone who can very kindly, fairly, and justly cut away from the soldier energies of those who are dishonest, manipulative, and in some cases a one-night stand. It's kind of like I'm declaring the truth now, that I'm going to create cheerfulness and a balanced life for myself, and I'm going to free myself from this overthinking. What do we have from the Black Tarot deck? 9 of Wands. I put all my time and effort in, and now I'm at a point where I need to kind of lay down what was. Spirit's saying keep on going when it comes to creativity, for that's, and with hope, for that's the direction we're trying to guide you towards. A path that will bring you into balanced connections and beautiful unexpected offers. In some case, if this is money, it's showing up here. I'm going to try to get a date, but let's go ahead and continue. So in the actions position, we have the King of Cups energy. So communication could be going back and forth via some form of water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and or this is the King of Cups who is communicating in a kind and balanced, emotionally balanced way. This could be someone who's in a leadership position in some way as well, who is communicating. Okay, I'm getting father figure, grandfather figure. There will be conversation, and we talked about this in the 26th and 27th. Were you waiting on a conversation? Well, here it comes. Whether it's with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or not, this is communicating in a way that is emotionally balanced. So Spirit is giving the strength to the collective in the inner strengths position here of the Servant card. I'm going to serve communications with hopefulness and not with fear. I'm going to keep on creating something until an offer comes. And here it is. So again, a message could come, and I think I said around the 29th of September in the 26th and 27th reading. So emotionally, with the Prophets and Abundance card, we have the King of Spears, King of Pentacles. So that's directly across from the World card and communication via an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or again with the Page of Spears or Coins energy. This is positive, unexpected surprise regarding an offer in relation to money. And then there's this emotional fulfillment of, oh my gosh, I am now either connecting with someone who's in a leadership position and or am stepping into one myself. I am growing and evolving, and I am maybe even starting my own business because of the beautiful feedback I'm receiving via communications in the actions position. Wow. So in the subconscious position, here comes that cheerfulness that Spirit was promising to the collective, being served up with the Strength card. So there may have been some who have been connecting with someone who has Leo in their chart, or you're just thinking about getting together with them and sharing some cheerful information. This could also be that Spirit's giving the collective the extra strength energy here as a major arcana to focus on the positive. For in the day-to-day aspects position, we've got the Chariot energy. We had this in the 26th and 27th down in the actions position, and now we have it transpiring day to day. So the Chariot is forward movement towards victory and success. It's almost like the success shows up and someone here isn't even seeing it come because they're in energies of despair. I guess it should be this way. Success comes towards that person as they're focusing on despair, regardless. The Chariot is beautiful. It's right above the world. So things are going full circle. There's going to be travel. Someone's going to travel towards you, even if it's virtually or via some form of communication. And then there's a realization that all your hard work and efforts have paid off, that you are now receiving positive communication and offers of money and abundance or profit as a result of your efforts if you're creating a small business or marketing or selling what you're creating. So in the inner strengths position, we have the Five of Cups energy. Who do I serve? What do I serve? I also feel with the Five of Cups energies, like they always say, someone is crying over spilt milk here. They're hoping to have a conversation with the messenger card with the King of Cups energies, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or with someone where you're hoping that their heart is open, that there will be kind words, messages, support, and so on. Financially, if you have hope, there's going to be a conversation that comes around the 29th of September, and there will be the stepping into a position of greater leadership, abundance, or business ownership. There's like strength coming because you're remaining balanced and you're setting goals day to day, traveling into the direction of victory and success so that you can step into the portal of this message of what's on offer from someone who's in a leadership position or who is financially abundant, stable, or secure. Or again, this is you stepping into that energy. So yeah, here it comes, Ace of Cups energy, back to water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For some of you, this is indeed a new path in the direction of a water sign, or this is you. But regardless, because it's here for the collective's reading, this is a gift from the universe, the Ace of Cups, whereby Spirit's saying we want to guide the collective into the direction of overflowing peace, joy, happiness, and most importantly, love. But we're kind of guiding the collective slowly into that direction with the Hanged Man energy. We're giving the collective at the end of September of 2022 the strength to wait and observe until this message comes. And we talked about waiting on the 26th and the 27th, because then we have the Tower, communication, and judgment. Spirit saying, we're going to guide you when this communication comes that you've been waiting for. And there's the Knight of Pentacles, like we saw in the actions position, waiting in the 26th and 27th. And now we've got passion again with the 10 of Wands, like the past few days. It is time to go into the direction of something new, but there's a lot of indecision and fear. So when beautiful doorways open up, of course, our human nature is, do I really want what I've created for myself? And Spirit's saying that's why we're bringing it as a surprise, as an exciting energy, as something that makes you recognize this is indeed time to move forward to the next level. If you're creating something, now it's time to come up with additional ideas. But regardless, whoever's energy this is, if you're still having hope for something that caused despair, you're going to go back through that and continue to pull that lesson upon yourself. So this is about having hope in forward movement, because Spirit's saying the path of success is right in front of you. And the only thing that's holding you back is hopelessness and despair. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please. For whoever of the collective these messages may be resonating for. Spiritual message for September 28th and 29th. Here comes that clarity we've been talking about. So we have new beginnings, coming into an awareness, feeling of what we were meant to do, who we were meant to be, taking leadership over our path, and having the courage to apply our willpower has led us, as we slowly but surely follow our intuition, into the direction of something better. So the card says it's time to view things from a different perspective. You have the blessed gift to see past the current situation and to envision amazing possibilities! Exclamation mark. Do not worry, for this pause in momentum while you rethink your plans won't last. Embrace your uniqueness, and it will serve you. So again, this is a great time in your life with that Ace of Cups that we saw, where difficulties are going to fall away and there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, as long as we know what that means. Whatever we are working towards that fulfills us day to day as we be who we were naturally meant to be. Things are going to turn out beautifully. Spirit's saying the time right now is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions about your own personal journey, or you'd like a general reading, please feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the summer special, actually the fall special, for just $25. It's a 15-minute video reading, a 1 month reading, for just $25 if you'd like to try that. Okay, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much to those beautiful positive comments in the comment section, those who confirmed for me that the messages are resonating for them, and for some who actually explained how these messages help to guide you into that higher path of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you to those of you who have attended the live Zoomcast on Wednesdays and or the live YouTube podcast on Thursdays, both at noon U.S. Central Time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those donations as well. Take care and God bless.